Alright, we're back for turn 59 now. Yeah, 59. And we're just going to press go. We're not expecting an awful lot from this turn. We're keeping an eye on the Jen's little probe up this way. And in the meantime, we are continuing to just kind of generally make our way up the village and shell the snot out of the Tommies, which are around the railway bridge there. So we're just going to press go. And I can't remember if the plane went away or if it's still flying around up there somewhere. Get a couple of casualties down there. Ooh, that Sherman's popped back up again. No, the plane's still here. But it sounds far away. We'd like it to stay that way. There we go. Looks like we're getting a bit of effective fire there. There's Tommy's running back. And a lot of spots popping up this turn. That's good news. Oh yeah, here goes the AA shooting things up. Yeah, we might have to have a look in the background. Look behind us to see if we've got any casualties there. But yeah, those guys have definitely had a bad day out in that field. But that's their stupid fault for running into that field, isn't it? Right, let's see what we got over here. So these guys were deploying the MG. You can see the Tommies there. It looks like they're in a kind of a Mexican standoff here. I don't know, the Tommy's firing first. Anytime you guys want to shoot back, you just do it. You know, they're right there. Just shoot them. Anytime. Any of you can shoot them. You know, you've all got guns. It's not just the actual machine gunner here who can do it. Just shoot them. That is one confused and useless collection of pixel truppen right there. Alright, let's see what we got down by his farm and in the riverbed. I'm thinking that we might need to edge the Panther a bit forward so its arse isn't sticking out in that gap there. Just in case, Jen probably has some kind of Piat team or Piat wielding little pixel truckman down here somewhere. I don't want him to land a bomb on the back of the Panther, because that would be bad news. Look, those guys getting shot up from all the way across here by the looks of it. Once again, guys, if you did what you were told and just lay down in the field, you'd be totally fine. But instead you're getting Sten gunned. So, yeah, well done. Let's see, where are they there? So, you know, if they just lay down here, they'd probably be completely fine in that little bit of defilade, but no. That would be far too easy. Instead, they're just lining up, bunching up. This guy's still running around with his Panzerfaust. What is this, the turn of the pixel truppen morons? I don't know what these guys are doing. All I know is that if they just lay down there, they'd be fine. Yes, yes, you are getroffen. Brits. But the plus side, you know, the good thing that's come out of that joke is that we're getting fire from these guys here. Specifically, there's a Sten gunner down here that's doing the nasty. Can anybody else see them? No, it's just them. And that's, in a sense, that's really good news, because it means that the Tommies that we knew were here, which, you know, shouldn't have had too much problem, you know, at least shooting at them, either aren't shooting at them because they're suppressed by the Panther, or alternatively because they ain't there anymore, which is good news, because we should be able to push up and get a foothold in that objective. So let's watch the riverbed here, see what we get. Who's shooting at us? Who are you? You're just a rifleman. Yeah. You guys. Oh, not the machine gunner. But this is what you get when you bunch up, kids. Yeah, just like a random rifle shot. I think from the house there. We might need to do something nasty to that house. Yeah, that guy probably. He's part of a team, because the icon's not directly above his head. So we should be able to switch to fire from the MG to building there. Who are you and what are you doing? You're crawling forwards, away. Those guys are definitely running away. What have you got? So we've got a rifleman and a Bren gunner. That's interesting. So yeah, Jen's decided that he doesn't want people in there. We've also got someone over there, a Vickers. Yeah. We've got a Vickers that's setting up to cover the that kind of area. This is the problem, that this is kind of this area here, and this, from the looks of it, probably a tank in there as well. It's quite difficult for me to get any eyes on, especially with the kind of armor I would need to dominate it. So maybe, potentially, we could get a Panther up here, hull down. How safe is that going to be? That could, yeah, I could go for that. That could be quite good. Be worried about keyholing fireflies down here, though. But that's an option. Get our obligatory Tommies down here crawling about, getting shot at. I can see them actually. You can see them. Is there anything these guys can't see? Wow. I need to put a tank in that position. That would solve all my problems. If only it wasn't going to be upset by the Achilles at the back there. Yeah, so we're slowly putting the fire in here and unhinging General's defence around there, so that's good. Let's see, because we had a little bit of a spat in the town here, didn't we? I think we went up to grab another house. Yes, we did. That'll be where our casualties come from. These guys moving into this house and getting shot up by someone over there. that house there. Who are you? Yeah, that's a team because the icon is offset. Yeah, we took a casualty there. You have to work with this with street fighting. Any kind of urban warfare is like casualty o'clock. Yeah, that was the only casualty in there. And then we had the Sherman popped up back here again, didn't it? So now it's hull down even more behind the church. We might blow up the church anyway because we can and because it has pixel trippings in it. It's a team or two in there. We get another icon pop up in a minute, yeah. So, oh, a HQ unit. Yeah, we'll have you. Yeah. Let's just check to see. I think the Sherman, yeah, the Sherman just disappears because you lose eyes on it. Because it was this MG team crossing the road. Do, and let's just zoom out and check the whole thing just to make sure that nobody got strafed in the background without me noticing. No, I think we're okay. Yeah. Okay then, so you need to move a little bit further forward. And start shooting over there as well. That would be great. And they've just kind of stopped. That's probably because they're shooting at bleeding planes. Let's have you run fast across there and then move you guys up here. In another house. Rambo, what's Rambo doing? Rambo can get inside that house there where he should be able to shoot up that building. Go Rambo. Ja, stoppen. I need to think about well, we're going to need to move this Panther up anyway, aren't we? Otherwise it could have a nasty flanking experience. So we're going to bum rush you down here. Stash you in the wood. But that might not be entirely safe because of the potential for General having the Firefly down there. but we'll see if we can eyeball. We'll move the pioneers up there. Who should be able to find a way up there somewhere. Yeah. So that A, they can eyeball for the tank, and B, we can remove any of this pesky bocage if we need to. Right. We are getting a bit strung out here, which isn't ideal. Huge fan of. But again, there's not a tremendous amount I think we can do about that. He says, foolishly. What else have we got going on? Yeah, that's about it. We've still got this big stashy reserve down here. In fact, a fairly significant amount of... Where the hell are you going? No, that's you. Okay. Let's get this mortar up. Get this team here. Let's start feeding you into the village as well. Yes, the village is a monster, and it eats pixel truppen. We'll move off the other team on the next. The next one. Honest to God, if I could get a tank where those guys are, but the whole flank of it would be open to the. All this ground back here where the what do you call it was the Achilles. Those guys can edge their way up there. And yeah, I think we're pretty much okay there. Well, I say okay, we're not really okay, but you guys need to split up. We'll move you up there to get a bit of a counter-attack going. Yeah, that panther's going there. Yep. Cool, let's send it back.